Hey guys, I hope you're all crispy and crunchy. It's Matty here and welcome back to DDLC Purist mod, the Natsuki route. Well, last time the game took a bit of a turn. We got to know Natsuki's dad. He actually stopped by at our house and we had a very serious conversation. And now my whole view of this mod is completely changed. But yeah, we apparently approach, so to say, the family counseling with Natsuki and her father, and gosh, this music puts me in the mood this game tries to promote. But yeah, let's find out what's happened and what will happen. And here it is, the day where we experience the moment of truth. As I eat breakfast, I hear a knock on the front door. Natsuki's dad isn't here already, is he? I'll get it. I open up the front door, and as it turns out, it was him after all, filled with exhaustion. Sorry for coming so early, but I had trouble sleeping. That's fine. Yeah, can kind of relate. I motion for him to sit on the couch. I look over and see Natsuki turn her head away at the breakfast table. Which is fine. She doesn't need to talk right now, and I don't want to make her uncomfortable. So, I talk to Natsuki and I'm turning myself in. Wait, what? That's not where I thought this conversation was supposed to go. Wait, why? I'm filled with too much guilt. Nothing can change that. But we're so close to patching things up. Don't you want to connect with your daughter again? I do, but I've messed up too many times now. I made a decision and I'm turning myself in. I'm sorry to say that your attempts at convincing me otherwise likely won't affect me. No, it wasn't supposed to be like this. Come on, at least give this a chance. Sorry, but I've made up my mind. Are you sure you want to throw all this away? You're so close to making this right. As I said, that changes nothing. Why does it have to be like this? I don't think things will ever be the same if he quits now. But there's nothing I can do either. If what Maddie says won't change her mind, maybe what I say will. Natsuki? Natsuki gets up and sits down next to her dad. Is she really about to say what I think she's going to? This is hard for me to do. After everything you did to me. After you neglected me for so long. After you hit me. Actually, we'd be here a while if I gave a full list. So, I'll get to the point. You're a terrible parent, so if that hurts your feelings, sorry if that hurts your feelings, but it's kind of true. But you're still my dad, you know? We still made some good memories over these years. Maybe not as many as most families, but those memories are important to me. I think it'll be a long time before I can trust you again, but I want to at least try. I'm not entirely sure why. Maybe Matty has rubbed off on me more than I thought. Natsuki, you've changed. It's hard for me to judge when it's been so long since I talked to you, but... I guess, but that doesn't matter right now. Maybe you aren't willing to reconnect with me, but I want to reconnect with you. I'd feel awful if I felt like I missed a huge opportunity. Natsuki's dad is shocked, nothing else, just shocked. Natsuki turns towards me. I have someone to thank for that. Someone who actually supports me, but that's a different story. Natsuki still seems annoyed, which is understandable. I'm just proud that she's doing this right now. Please don't turn yourself in. I want to at least try to get things back to normal. Please. Natsuki's dad thinks it over, as we all anxiously wait for his answer. Years of conflicts, years of ups and downs, years of mistakes, years of decisions, and years of emotions are all coming together. All for one of the biggest decisions in their lives. Fair enough. We're starting family counseling then, are we? He did it. I wasn't sure down to the last second, but he did it. That's the plan. None of us knew what to say after that. We're all so relieved that nothing comes to mind. And so it begins, the journey towards recovery. It's been a few months since Natsuki and her dad first started attending counseling. It has been totally easy. it hasn't been totally easy, but we've been managing, especially thanks to me being there to act as a pillar for the two. She doesn't fully trust him, of course, but we're slowly making progress. Her dad's been a lot happier lately too. He's started job hunting, which is already a great sign. I was somewhat unsure about this being the best way for things to go, but I think it is now. Morning, Matty! Natsuki gives me a hug and leaves the room to make breakfast. It's nice to see her showing her sweeter side all the time, as cute as her previous personality may have been. The words for that was tsundere, right? Right. Doesn't matter. I like the new Natsuki better than the old one. I noticed that she left behind a poem right next to me. Let's see what it says. Aww. What feels right? There's a voice inside everyone's mind. It helps make decisions of a special kind. What good does it do up there in your head? It helps you decide what's right. Sometimes things go from bad to worse. Your life's like a poem that's missing a verse. You're stuck at a tough choice with nowhere to go. You have to pick what's right. Nobody's always right, no matter how smart. Knowing what's right also comes from the heart. What seems right to you might be wrong to another, and that's fine as long as it's right to you. What if nothing feels right? Sometimes you might feel that way late at night, but you don't have to search hard to figure it out, because eventually you will know what's right to you. At least, I know what feels right. I care about what feels right to me, and that's all that matters. And this last sentence I really like. It's kind of true. Good. This is what I was hoping for. I made my decision on what felt right, and I believe it led me on the correct path. As I get up myself, I hear a knock at the front door and go over to open it. Oh, hey. Hello. Just came to check on you two. I see. We're doing great. Will you like a seat? I signal for Natsuki's dad to sit on the couch. I dislike bringing this stuff up, but you two seem pretty happy, and Natsuki doesn't want to move in with me again. Is that correct? Well, she does trust me more. Yes, and I doubt it's going to reach a point where she trusts me more than she trusts you. He has a good point. I turn over to Natsuki, who's making a full breakfast meal. Well, Natsuki? Natsuki responds as she cooks. Not jokes. I'd have to think about it. I could try, maybe. What? You don't want me to stay here? Well, maybe she didn't have her sweet side out all the time. It doesn't have to be a permanent thing. If we get far enough into our relationship, then maybe we could, and then you'd be able to move back here. That's not a bad idea. You'd better not keep me waiting. And from that point forward, Natsuki tried visiting her dad more often. She hadn't slept there overnight yet, but it was nice to see that she was spending more time with him. So, things are going for the better. That's good. I'm glad. More time passes. How many times have the seasons changed? I've lost count. You sure you're ready for this, Natsuki? I'm ready to stay overnight at my dad's, yeah? Man, that means you're gonna move out eventually. I'll miss you. You already know I'm going to keep visiting you. I know, it just feels kinda weird. Like you said before, if we ever got married, we wouldn't have to worry about that anymore, would we? That's true. Anyway, enough about that. I'll see you tomorrow, Matty. Aw, she's making steps forward. And then I was alone, and would be for the rest of the night. Every day since I had first met Natsuki has been an incredible journey for me. I remember being worried if we both liked each other, despite that it was obvious we did. I remember being worried about how I would confess, when there was nothing to worry about in the first place. Then Natsuki started living with me. That's pretty neat, if you ask me. The circumstances surrounding it were a bit weird, yeah, but it was fun. Then we started dating, and it got even better. I had no idea I was capable of holding a relationship for as long as I have, let alone holding a relationship at all. I certainly didn't think I'd be helping Natsuki and her dad like this, but here we are now. I remember all those times I said things are going to be so great, and everything is shining so bright right now, and all that stuff, but things soon became sadder. Now though, I can say with confidence, and I'm glad with how things are going, I can truly say that nothing will bring me down. And I don't think anything could bring me down either. I've gone through so much after all, that I feel like I can tackle anything. I guess this is it then. It seems like a good place to say that I'm at the end of this journey. It's been a lot of fun. Well, before I know it, it's been 2 hours as I sit and read some manga on the living room couch. Oh jeez. I hear a sound at the front door and see none other than my girlfriend. What's up? I got bored. I kinda expected this, honestly. Ah. So, you know those cupcakes I promised you over a year ago? It's over a year now, Jesus. I'm kinda late with this, but we have to make them someday, don't we? So how about now? Sure, why not? I love you, Natsuki. I love you too, Matty. Thank you for everything. Aw, and it fades to a white screen. Well. Oh, Jesus. No, I didn't expect that. Man. I was preparing myself to, like, sum up the whole my Natsuki route, but guess we have something, we have to postpone that. What? You want me, you want to comment on what you've done? Maybe sometime, but not now, actually. Here's some sort of congratulations? Maybe an admission you've succeeded at making someone in the literature club happy. It's still only one of them. Besides, it won't last. You and I are well aware that this is only a mod. Okay, yeah. Coming back to the point that she's actually self-aware. Besides, what else is there to say? You saved Natsuki, didn't you? She's recovering towards that normal home life, and you two admitted your love for each other, time and time again. Though, maybe you felt something was lacking. Maybe? And you think you'd get into a fight? Deliver justice with your own hands? Well, that's just too bad, if you were looking for one. I don't think Natsuki would have appreciated it, though. Is there anything more for me to say, though? You've still got the others to go after, right? Or are you just here for Natsuki? That might be the case, considering you haven't even gone after the others. Well, I didn't even have the opportunity to, so... Well, here I am. Not that it really matters in the end. Don't let me keep you from being happy. Do what you want. Okay. So, this thing happened actually. Apparently, whatever. Okay, whoa, I'm kind of confused right now. I'm sorry. I have to kind of gather my thoughts again. So, I think we finished the Natsuki route. This was an end I didn't expect to happen, like, at all. I was kind of expecting that she would distance herself completely from her father, and she's fucking making gestures when I push my microphone. Sorry. Anyway, I expected her to, again, distance herself completely from her dad, and that he wouldn't play as big of a role as he did in the end, actually. But he did, and as weird as it sounds, I'm kind of glad it took this turn. I mean, it could have just gone like a normal visual novel. We could keep on dating and going out, and, you know, maybe one day having children or getting married or something. But this is actually an end I'm quite happy with. I'm quite, you know, relieved that it's this kind of ending. And what's a good sign is that for about the last 5 minutes I had goosebumps constantly. Like, there was no seconds I didn't have them. So I think that's a sign for a good mod, or a good ending to the mod. Or not the entire mod, but the Natsuki route of the mod. And that does it for the Natsuki route on my channel. If you happen to watch the whole series or the whole route or even just this video, yeah, what do you think about this ending? What do you think about the mod in general or the route in general? Tell me in the comments if you like. If somebody watches this, I kind of doubt it, to be honest. But no, seriously. If you happen to watch this, please tell me in the comments what you think about it, and I'll wait for you there. So yeah, that's it for me. I'll see you in the next route. I think I'll be going for... No, I won't tell anything. So yeah, you'll see in the next video. But for now, thank you for watching this series, and I'll see you all in the next one.